It's a little quiet here at Sandy Point State Park along the bay just outside of Annapolis. Well, except for the herd of deer. But even the deer probably know business is booming at state parks all around Maryland.
From 2010 to 2020, park visitation increased by 100%. It went from about 10 million to about 21 million in the pandemic year of 2020 because people had no place else to go.
Mel Poole knows a thing or two about parks. He's currently the president of the nonprofit group Friends of Maryland State Parks, but he spent 37 years with the National Park Service.
In Maryland, we probably generate about 13,000 jobs in the state economy, and we probably have about $1.3 billion in economic impact every year. It's generated by state parks.
Maryland's state park system includes 53 general state parks, 25 natural resources management areas, 7 natural environmental areas, 3 rail trails, and 2 state battlefields. But the parks have not kept up with the growth in popularity and use.
Just decades of underfunding from a critical maintenance standpoint, from a staffing standpoint, certainly not having enough parks in the kind of central Maryland population center, and so they just couldn't keep up pace.
State Senator Sarah Elfreth was part of a special legislative committee last fall that looked at the problems facing the state's parks and searched for a solution. The answer is in the bill now on the governor's desk.
It will address that critical maintenance backlog that we talked about, which is anywhere from 60 million to 100 million, and that's not new amenities. That's kind of fixing the things that are broken. But it will also provide funding for 100 new staff members in state park service.
Mel Poole says another key feature of the bill, providing better access.
We're going to try to do a better job of putting parks where people are, where underserved communities are, and where we can't do that, we're going to try to put in transportation centers that takes people to parks.
We would love to find an opportunity for a state park along the Metro line, and we think we found an opportunity in Prince George's County for exactly that reason. Not every Marylander has a car, but they still deserve access to a beautiful green space.
The bill also creates a commission meeting quarterly that will seek the public's input.
We want to make sure this isn't just one piece of legislation, but we're actually creating a structure in which more people can continue to be involved in state park planning.
As well as to get them out, and maybe even to join with the deer in enjoying all that the state's parks have to offer. In Annapolis, Sue Copen for State Circle.